Have to have a sip of tea.
It's strong, isn't it?
Oh, but it's good. Good. Strong tea is good. So driving over here, the energy was crazy. Everybody is just like in such a hurry. So take your time. Everybody breathe. Had motorcycles, trucks, and a buck jump out in front of me today. So
I told her that everything comes in threes, so she's good going home.
Yeah.
So we're at my home today, only because it's a day off at the tea shop, and I'm sure you're all enjoying family and friends. And if not, we have some tips for you today. How to spend your day alone.
yeah, because the holidays for a lot of people is a time when melancholy sets in, because you're missing friends and family, you've lost people, or just the distance, you can't travel.
Different circumstances.
Right. So this is a really bad time of year for a lot of people. So we thought today we would talk about how to survive the holiday blues. So what do you do? Have you ever been in that position? Have you ever felt that yourself?
Honestly, I have to tell you that I always spent Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the holidays with family before, and there was always such stress.
Yes.
And everyone had to be at a certain place at a certain time, or people were upset. So now we usually don't do that. It's usually just my husband and I, or sometimes we'll have one or two people over, but it's rarely a house full of stress like it used to be.
Yeah, it used to be for me too, the same thing, family, or I would host and, that...
A lot of work.
Yeah, a lot
Exhaustion.
of work. Exactly. I mean, clean the house so that it can get dirty so you can clean it again.
Work hours on making a beautiful meal that's over in 10 minutes, and then you've got a mess.
Yeah, really, yeah. And all the good dishes that have to be hand washed, and the silver and all of that.
Not to mention the 10 pounds you put on.
Yeah, really, just look at all that stuff.
Right.
So I found a wonderful article on a website called Tiny Buddha, which is one of my favorite places. They have some great articles on their blog. It was 50 ways to beat the holiday blues. So I actually wrote some of those down, and I thought I'd share those with you, the ones I thought were really good. So the first thing, of course, is to not give into it, to feel it and just let it go. Acknowledge it, but don't get stuck in it. Now, easier said than done, right?
Right.
So the next thing is to maybe do some meditation. Go inward, find that silence, so that you can stop the chatter of everything that is not working right now.
Right. And in that meditation, like we were talking last week about being grateful, even if you think there are so many things that are bringing you down, you can always find something to be grateful for.
Right. Or think about your favorite things, that Mary Poppins song about kittens and whatever, all that stuff. But that's part of a gratitude, of thinking of all the things that make you feel good and bring joy to you.
But something else that's really uplifting, and sometimes it makes people sad to remember, but memories can be very uplifting. Remember the good things.
Yes.
Because we're all very fortunate to have had those things in our life, those people in our life. Even though they may not be with us anymore, we were very lucky to have them. And you can always smile at some of the past memories that you shared with them.
I saw a great quote, and it's just wonderful. It's to remember that you grieve because you loved. If you didn't have love in your life, then you wouldn't have the grief of missing it. So remember the love. So one of the other things, though, that is really good is to go ahead and cry. Cry it out.
Get it out.
Yeah, it always feels so good to have that release. So if you're feeling it, don't stuff it. Don't shy away from it. Right. Go ahead and have a good cry.
Have you ever been in one of those really deep cries and all of a sudden you start laughing?
Yeah.
I love that. And then you cry some more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. It's a total energy release.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Right. I'm talking with my hands again.
A little Italian.
Yeah, that's it. Exercise is also a good thing. Now, exercise can be, as simple as taking a walk. Being outside in nature, of course, is a wonderful thing if you're not feeling good. But yoga, or any kind of exercise, it releases endorphins, right?
Even breathing exercises.
That's true.
You know, some people
Yeah.
they're not physically able to do a lot, but if you just sit and breathe, and this is a good thing to do while you're doing that meditation.
Right. Conscious breathing.
Right, and you're exercising your lungs, and you're really exercising all your body when you're breathing.
Especially if you're taking those slow,
Right.
deep breaths. Yeah, so that's really a good one. Take a break from social media. A lot of times, seeing everybody else and all their happy gatherings and everything can set you off into feeling very alone. So why not take a break from social media and actually call somebody? Call a friend, call a family member, and actually talk. Or better yet, find some FaceTime. Go have tea with somebody,
Right.
you know.
Yes.
Go see a movie with somebody.
By yourself is sometimes just wonderful.
It is, yeah. But reaching out to have person-to-person contact.
It is.
Yeah.
I was reading something this morning, I might have been on the same site that you were on, about even though you can't be with someone on the holidays, there are so many avenues where you can connect today with email or with FaceTime or Skype.
That's true.
Or telephone. There's so many ways. If you're stuck in your house, you can still reach out to people.
Right, and it's important. That's one of the first things that if you really are feeling that spiral of loneliness or depression, to reach out. That's another great idea I saw was to pull out an old cookbook and invite somebody over and cook something you've never cooked before.
Cook together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
fun. Have a meal together with
And it
someone
doesn't
else.
have to be turkey.
Right, exactly. You're right. Try something new.
Right.
Yeah. So all kinds of things on here.
You know.
Oh yes, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say random acts of kindness. That's one of my favorite things anyway.
Yeah, if you see somebody on the street that is in need, you know, we all have different opinions about homeless people, but there's a lot of need out there. Do something nice for somebody and it's going to make you feel twice as good.
Exactly. And there's so many ways to volunteer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big deal. It can be as simple as stuffing envelopes for cards to go to the troops.
Right.
You know,
Right.
just simple things like that. But that gets you out of your own stuff.
Yeah.
By helping someone else is a really great way to shift the energy.
And so we're covering grief and we're covering loneliness and not having the things that you used to have on holidays. But what about when you do? And those things get you down when you have a house full of people.
The stress.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
yeah. First off, why are you playing that game?
Exactly. I think the biggest thing is expectations. We have such high expectations. One of the reasons we have high expectations is because we watch movies like It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas and, you know, everything's perfect on that. But
It's not
there is
real.
no perfect. There is no perfect. And if you don't have high expectations, you're not going to be disappointed.
I think a lot of times we're trying to recreate some nostalgic feeling
Right.
from our childhood,
Right.
and you know was from the eyes of a child, a perception of a child who didn't have to do all the work. So be kind to yourself. I think that's the most important thing. Take breaks, pamper yourself, go get your hair cut,
Right.
get a pedicure. You know, do some nice things for yourself, especially if you don't have a lot of people around, and this is a way to shift your energy again.
I've kind of learned throughout my many years that you are your own best friend and you can be kinder to yourself than anybody else
Yeah.
can be. And we deserve that. Everybody deserves that.
That's it, most definitely. You know, one of the other ways, a great way to take a break is to find something creative to do. You know, whether it's go to a museum or take some pictures or draw or write. You take that break so that you can do something that stirs all those creative energies. You know,
And when you're concentrating on something like that, you're not thinking about the other things.
exactly. You're shifting. You're
Right.
shifting your attention.
Energy.
Yeah, most definitely. The other thing to do is to laugh. You know, go to a comedy club or put on something on one of the cable channels that has all, you know, a
Right.
comedian show or something.
Bad
you know.
Santa.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever.
really,
You
a
know?
bad movie even. You know, something that you can sit and laugh at. And that's a huge energy shift.
Yeah. So, speaking of plans, do you have any?
Yes. No, just cooking for the Italian and I.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
Yeah.
that's us too. We're just.
Yeah, because I love to have
I
leftovers.
got that beautiful turkey free from IGA for spending
Wow.
too much money there. And we don't usually do turkey on
Oh,
Thanksgiving or
yeah.
Christmas, so that's what we're getting tomorrow.
Yeah, I usually do a turkey at Thanksgiving just because I said
Yeah.
I love the leftovers and
Yeah.
all the stuff that goes with it. You know,
Yeah.
cranberry sauce is my favorite.
Stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing, yes. And
Stuffing.
those great turkey cranberry sandwiches
Oh,
on the next 4 days afterwards, right?
Right.
So when you are thinking about what it is you're doing to raise your energy, be sure and also think about maybe taking classes or workshops,
Right.
because that is a great way to shift your attention to focus on something other than what's going on, you know.
Gives you something to look forward to.
Right, and hopefully you learn something or grow through that experience.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we can help you out.
we can. So yes, join us for the solstice celebration on December 21st at Possibilities from 2 to 6 p.m. We will have, as I said, games, prizes, tea, appetizers, desserts, and lots of fun things to do. Anytime you can come between those hours, we'd love to see you.
Right, and like I said, I'll be talking about the energy of the 2-year for 2018. So get a jump on the what to create for next year.
Right, right. And then speaking of next year, January 20th is our Soma Soul Spirit Workshop at Pioneer Vets Hall. We have 4 wonderful mentors that are going to be there with us. On that day, Cynthia will be there talking about how to discover your intuitive gifts. And Kimberly Freeman, Reiki master and reflexologist. Linda Gunvalson is certified massage therapist. And Cheryl Weatherford, our yoga instructor up here. The day is going to be full of activity, full of fun, laughter, learning, food, breakfast and lunch. So
Yes.
go to the website, lindajfrench.com, to sign up for that. We have extended the early bird special to January 1st. You can save $50 by joining before that.
And there's only a couple of spots left, I think.
We just have a few.
Yeah, so we definitely want to use that to start your new year out right.
So what do you
Right.
have coming up? Nothing?
Nothing? No, I'm going to be actually in a couple of craft shows or art shows.
Oh, that's right. The December 9th.
December 9th at the Pine Grove Town Hall. There's going to be, I think, about 20 vendors, all different kinds of stuff. Some holistic things like Reiki and massage. I'll be doing readings, actually.
I'll have tea.
And yes, Linda will be sitting right next to me with
And
tea.
stone mix and fun things.
And then a lot of course, wonderful craftspeople, artisans.
Artisans.
Yeah.
Beautiful workers.
Yeah, and then on the first week in December, I'm actually at a Sarah Switek in McKelvey Hill always does a wonderful holiday boutique, and I'll be there. If you know who that is, then come by and see us.
If you don't, look it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
There's so many talented people up here.
there really is.
All over Amador County and Calaveras County. Search them out because they have some wonderful things to share with you and shop
And so-
locally.
And I was going to say, and some of those you can see at Possibilities. Yes.
And at the Town Hall Holiday Fair and
Right.
at the one that you're going to be at in
Yeah.
McComey Hill. They're all over right now.
Yeah,
So,
and the galleries in Sutter Creek, of course.
Right.
So hopefully you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving day and just taking a little bit of a break and enjoying a little tea with us.
Right.
And
And it's wonderful if you can stay in your jammies and slippers all day too.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, exactly. So until next time, good tea, and we'll see you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.